What is up, Fight fans? I know it's been a minute. I haven't put out a video in probably a month. I've been extremely busy going to college. I just moved, as you can tell. This ain't my last room. I want to be putting up a bunch of pictures and stuff in the background so you guys just won't be bored looking at my ugly face. I've been interviewing a lot of, well, I've only had 2 interviews, but I've been interviewing June White, who is Dana White's mother, and I also interviewed Ryan Jamo. I got a great team behind me. I've got, the host of the show, which is Jason London, the madman Carl, who runs the whole thing, and also H.R. Baker. It's just a great team that we have. We're inside the asylum, and we are learning a bunch of stuff about the Reebok deal. I love it when these Zuffa fans are like, you don't know nothing about the Reebok deal. They're making plenty of money. Well, we're hearing it straight from the horse's mouth and lawyers on that situation. So I got a playlist of all the interviews that we've done. Check them out if you haven't checked them out. Go check out MMAmadhouse.com. Go check them out on YouTube. They got an awesome page. And just keep on listening to our radio shows. I mean, we're going to be interviewing Carlos Newton on September 14th, and after that, we're going to be interviewing Nate Corey. So we're going to be pretty. We're going to be getting up in UFC's ass this month. And if you don't know who Carlos Newton is, then shame on you. You need to really practice your mixed martial arts homework. He is a legend. Straight up legend. Former UFC champion. Fought Matt Hughes I don't know how many times. He's fought Anderson Silva. He's just a beast. A legend, straight up. And we need more fighters taking a stand against this mafia type style that the UFC is playing right now. But anyway, getting to the point, I want to be talking, I'm going to be making I don't know how many videos a day because I'm going to try to, make up for all the lost time that I've had or the busy time that I've had. So I want to be talking about, there is some ginger outside laying in the fucking grass with some kind of stuff on it. He looks like a weirdo, dude. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, getting to the point, Holly Holmes is going to be versing, Ronda Rousey is going to be versing Holly Holmes for the women's bantamweight belt. Everybody's counting out Holly Holmes. I'm going to be doing a video about that, so be sure to check that out. But I want to talk about Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson and his fight against Don Johnson. Okay? John Dodson, I'm sorry, I said Johnson. Jesus Christ, it's fucking hard to say those 2 names back. So it was DJ against John Dodson, sorry. And what happened in the rematch? Pretty much what I was talking about in my, prediction. I don't have a crystal ball up my ass. I'm not a psychic. I can't tell you what's going to happen. But I knew for a fact that Mighty Mouse was going to be more technical than John Dodson. He was going to, he even looked like he was physically stronger than John Dodson. If you even looked at, don't talk about steroids because Mighty Mouse don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he just looked like a fucking Super Saiyan, physically. I was like, oh my God, he looks incredibly built in this fight. I've never seen him look that good, And then all the stuff that he did to him, I mean, it was just non-stop pressure. Techniques that you see on a video game or a movie. I mean, that spinning back elbow he landed. I know John Jones has done that, and it's been brutal whenever he does it. But the way Johnson did it, he turned around and just completely back up in Dodson's grill. I mean, he got hit by something. John was like, well, yeah, oh my God, he's still right back up in my face. Mighty Mouse is the best fighter of all time. I've said that in my last video. He's like a miniature Anderson Silva, but with wrestling. He can do it all. He glides across the damn canvas, man. I mean, I don't know how anybody can even catch him. He's going to literally have to go up to 135 in order to crack any kind of sweat against the competition because the 125-pound division, he is owning that. completely owning that. There's nobody in that division that's going to, you know, there's probably one or two people, and that's a maybe. You know what I mean? But Demetrius Johnson is by far the biggest, best talent that I've ever seen come out of UFC. I know he's a short, small guy, but give the guy his fucking credit. I mean, the guy is a monster. You try doing the stuff that that guy does and see if you don't even lose your breath in about 30 seconds, let alone fight for 25 minutes and do exactly what he does. The guy is him and his coach. You know, it's just like a video game type thing. He does everything that his coach says, which is magical. I mean, I can't say any more good things about Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. I'm pretty sure that he's going to break Anderson Silva's title record, you know, for the most consecutive title defenses. Now, going on to Frank Mir versus Andre Arlovski, I thought that fight was, you know, boring or whatever, but I still respect the fighters and what they did. Everybody says that Frank Mir should have won. You know, I don't really care who would have won that fight, but, you know, I can see why they said Frank Mir would win, but, you know, he was busted up pretty damn bad, so I would have been happier if it was a split decision instead of a unanimous decision because I still feel like Andre Arlovski won, but it shouldn't have been a unanimous. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know, man, that card, Anthony Johnson, he knocked out Jimmy Manuwa. You know, I can't pronounce the dude's last name right. But Anthony Johnson, he can just knock out anybody in that division. I mean, there's nobody that can really hold him except probably a John Jones and for sure a DC. Everybody else, he just knocks them the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So props to him. Where do you think this puts him at in, he's definitely the number one contender. So who's he going to be fighting next time? You know? The card was kind of boring, to be honest with you. I didn't really like it. I thought that Linker fight was really, really good. Those two bantamweights that went at it, that was the best brawl that I've ever seen. You know, it might have been only like one round, but, you know, it was a slugfest to the end. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be talking about that fight later on in my videos, but this is just like a video to just tell you what I've been doing and also what I have been watching of UFC. I still watch it and I still watch all of MMA, so don't think that I've been shutting off and stuff like that. I've been extremely busy and I appreciate all the subscribes that I've gotten. I appreciate all the positive feedback and I appreciate being a part of a team now, which is MMA Madhouse and Inside the Asylum. I hope this video wasn't too shitty. I'm going to be doing more, I promise, and getting down into detail about the John Dodson and Demetrius Johnson fight. I'm just going to call him Mighty Mouse versus Dodson, okay? So it's not fucking confusing for you all. And that dude out there is real. I mean, I don't want to put the camera on him because that's like, you know, invasion of privacy or whatever. But dude, that's really fucking with me out there, man. You know, like some ginger dude with his dick hanging out. And, oh my God, it just, I don't know. It's just like really breaking my concentration. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about more of that card in detail, how I feel about Mighty Mouse. I'm pretty sure I just told you all how I feel about him in this video, but I'm going to be doing it in more detail. So if you did like this crappy ass video, please hit the like button, subscribe. You'll be getting all kinds of latest rants, the latest, not news because I'm not an analyst or whatever, but you will be getting the vlogs that come out from me. And how I feel about the UFC, Dana White, all that nonsense wrapped into one. So I'm Waylon Thacker, and I'll be seeing y'all soon. Peace out, fight fans.